Hello, my name is Emily, and today I'll be teaching you about cooperative work in sports. So here's the stuff that we will learn in this two-part video. So part 1 will be about the definition of cooperative work and why cooperation is helpful. And then in our next part, I'll share some examples of teams demonstrating cooperation in football/soccer and also volleyball. Now, here is my own definition of what I think cooperative work is. So, cooperative work is the group effort of individuals towards a common shared goal. In sports, that shared goal is predominantly victory in games. They do this via showing up to practices, listening to others, suggestions, and etc. In the red, we have an example of cooperative work in a job setting, where people are collaborating together on a meeting. In the blue, it shows people doing a team chant like ours 1, 2, 3 Boston's 1, 2, 3 team. Cooperation is helpful due to 3 main reasons. Players perform better on average, the environment is inclusive and builds team spirit, and it allows for clearer communication. Players working together on average perform better on games because cooperation allows for better strategy as people cooperate under a certain leadership, and that correlates to better gameplay. Also, the inclusive environment from cooperation builds team spirit. This creates unity among members, and people can provide emotional and physical support. It is also important for players to rely on each other during matches. This inclusive environment also builds trust, which can advocate for effective communication. Through clear communications, players can easily resolve disputes and fix/correct mistakes during training. Additionally, it develops nonverbal communication, which is essential for sports, such as volleyball. So here are some tips and tricks on how to be cooperative. Number 1, be kind and understanding. This is quite self-explanatory. When someone makes a mistake, don't be super harsh on them. After all, it's only a mistake and everyone makes mistakes, right? Number 2, be flexible. Instead of having a fixed outlook, like where you have to do this or you have to do that, you should always search for alternatives. Now this leads us into the next point. Number 3, have an open/growth mindset. Be open to new ideas/suggestions from teammates and let those ideas adapt your own mindset. Number 4, listen attentively to your teammates. It's alright if their ideas doesn't directly coincide with your own ideas and they might disagree with you, but you should always listen to your teammates. And even if you don't agree, you should provide feedback in why you don't agree with that, which is what brings us to point number 5. Your suggestions and ideas are valuable, so share them with your teammates. Lastly, number 6, make sure that you try your best. Even though you might be busy and you don't have a lot of time to really be cooperative, or maybe you're having a bad day, you should always try to be cooperative. Okay, now that's it for today. See you in part 2 where I tell you about teams demonstrating cooperation in volleyball specifically.